Remind me what calories are. Do you remember? What are calories? That's cavities. Calories. Evelyn?
To gain weight.
Oh, if you have too many, put too many, yes, Alexis?
What's in the food?
What's in the food? But remember what we said? We said what calories were. We took a note. We took a note of it. Yes, you do. Okay, the energy in the food. Remember that we talked about if you have too many calories and you don't burn them off, then that's how you're gonna be overweight. Okay. So they're lowering calories, but how are they lowering calories? What in this segment tells us how we're lowering calories? We start right here. Full fat milk. I want you to read that one. I want you to read that sentence, and then I want you to turn to a neighbor and talk about how are the calories being taken out of lunch? Not the many students part. Just okay, after you're done reading it, turn to a partner and talk about how are calories being lowered? How are calories being lowered?
Because they're eating calories and then they're burning it off by eating so they're like running low like burning off the whole thing. That's like 600 calories. Oh, we took stuff out of the like you're eating
Okay, boys and girls. Who wants to share what they said or what their partner said about how lunches are lowering their calories? How are they doing it? We know that they're lowering calories, but how are they doing it? Evelyn?
They're just packing full fat milk, and then they're adding grain, fruit, and vegetables to the menu.
Okay, good. So Evelyn's telling us that they cut from the menu. What did they cut, Evelyn? They cut
full fat milk.
Yeah. The full fat milk was cut. So take out full fat milk. What else did they do? What did they add? Evelyn told us that too. Evelyn told us that they're adding grains, fruits, and vegetables. So add okay, good. So we know how now. Because it told us they're limiting calories. Now we know how they lowered the calories. They took out the full fat milk and they added grains, fruits, and vegetables. Or whole grains, not just grains, I'm sorry, whole grains. Whole grains are healthy.
Yeah.
So how, let me just ask this question. How are lunches being changed? How are lunches being changed? We just found out how. So tell me what is being changed now?
Oh.
Kalyani. They're adding healthier food. Okay? Like the whole grain, fruits and vegetables. Okay, so what can we say about the main idea about this segment? What would we say? What is the main point that the author wants us to understand about this little paragraph? What can we say? Arvin, what can we say about this one? What was this little paragraph about? Was it about breakfast? Okay, school lunches are getting healthier. Okay, how are they getting healthier? We already know how. Everyone said that school lunches are getting healthier by adding whole grains, fruits, and vegetables.
I like grapes.
Okay, let's circle that one. This is our main idea for this segment. Okay, so reading this little paragraph, do you notice this stuff happening when you go to lunch?
Yes.
Who can raise your hand and tell me how they notice this at their when they go to the lunch line? Mila?
They have salad. They have fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, every time I walk by, I see that salad bar there, and I see there's fruit, and there's all that stuff available to you. What else, Tabari?
Well, people from the lunch, they always take grapes, but there's like, they added they added a whole grain bread to the, instead of that fishy food, whole grain bread.
Okay, so when you have those your PB&Js, or it's that new whole grain, you should come up with a main idea. What do you think the main idea of this text is? Okay? And I want you to discern examples from the reading. So if you say schools are changing to healthier options, I want you to tell me how you know that. What's it say in the text? This is an independent activity. I want to see what you got to write. Come on, Mila. She's ready.
And why is the guy?
Yeah, what? How do you know what you're saying is true? Use what you read. Use the text. If you tell me that school lunches are getting unhealthier, I want to know where you read that. If you tell me school lunches are getting healthier, tell me how you know that. Okay. Because it says, what's it say? I'll make a new one. You can share it when we do sharing, okay? Before it goes raise your hand if you need more time. marquees on the board now. So, who wants to raise their hand and share with me what they think the main idea of this article was? Based on what we read. Okay, I read a lot of good things, but I'm only seeing 2 hands. I'm only seeing 2 hands. Hey, Jai, what did you put? So, schools are changing. What are they changing, Josh? Changing lunch, breakfast, and snacks to get healthier.
I think the main idea is for schools to have healthier options because it says the elementary schools are putting whole grain, and it said that whole grains are good.
So healthier options because they're adding whole grain?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's get one more. Next.
Schools are getting healthier because they're adding whole grain fruit and vegetables.
Okay, good. So you're just adding we're adding to Tabari's, they're adding whole grain. Or we're adding vegetables and fruit too. And vegetables. Okay, so that's very, very good.
God.
So we look at our chart and we see that we have a lot of things going, okay? We see a lot of facts that were shared. We see a lot of ideas that you gain from this. So next step we're going to do, which is tomorrow, we're going to treat the hands, okay? And from the hands, you're going to make your main idea summary, okay?
Summary.
Yes, sir?
Are they gonna do it by themselves?
We're going to do part of the hand together, but I want you to do the main idea by yourself. Okay? Main idea and conclusion will be by yourself. Remember, use your text, use what we wrote. We wrote a lot of good things today. So, go ahead and fill out your sheets. Put this in your work folder.